Hi folks. Sometime back I purchased a CMMG 22 conversion kit for my AR-15, and those of you that have been watching my videos for quite a while remember me doing a separate video on this. Well, time has come that I've actually put about 2,000 rounds or so through this conversion bolt before I actually developed a problem with it. The problem was not anything that was major or anything like that, but it was something that made me want to back up and kind of look at a different direction. Not really a different direction, more of a correction that CMMG has kind of overlooked. Okay, CMMG, first of all, has a lifetime warranty, so any issues that you have with their guns and gun products, you can always send it back to them, and they're going to fix it or replace it for you. They really stand behind their product. But I've got my 22 conversion kit. This one actually is relatively new. This one's only got about 150 rounds through it because I sent the other one back that I had damaged, and they ended up sending me a brand new one. Well, I'm going to show you what ended up happening to mine. After a few hundred or a couple of thousand rounds, this spring started to get a little worn out, and apparently had worn to the point to where it jumped over the edge of this this guide pin right here. And amongst one afternoon when I was out with my son, we were out just plinking, and I ended up doing a rapid fire, and when I did, I fired 3 or 4 rounds through it in a quick succession. And what ended up happening is that spring had popped up, and then when this thing traveled all the way rearward, it jammed up on me, and I ended up traveling all the way. We walked on back to the house, and I pulled the bolt apart to find out what the problem was. Well, what ended up being the problem is it ended up damaging the guide pin, and ended up cracking the bolt here, and got me to thinking about a couple of things. Well, anyway, I sent the thing back to CMMG. They replaced it. So this is a relatively new one. We've established that. Okay, but I want to show you, if you'll notice, this tool, or this bolt, will actually benefit tremendously from a recoil buffer. And the folks at Blackjack Buffers, I'm working with them to see if I can get them to manufacture a recoil buffer for this item. And I'm going to show you real quick. Like, if you'll notice, when the bolt travels back, it stops right here, but you can see light through it. So the bolt isn't slamming up against this piece of flat area right here. Where it's making contact is right here, if you'll notice, and this is the precise area that I had my issue with. Well, I've developed a prototype of a buffer that actually fits down inside here and will actually cushion the back of the bolt as it rides back. And this right here is what I came up with. Now, it is kind of rough, but this was it's a piece of medium firm urethane, and it slips into the carrier, and I'm going to show you how it does that. Of course, it's notched out so that it'll fit down inside there, and you slide it up inside there, give it a little twist. Now, I'm planning on trying to get them to manufacture this thing, and that's it. That's the buffer, and you can see where it fits. It slides right in here. Now when the bolt comes back, the bolt will actually ride back and make contact with the buffer instead of the back of the bolt carrier, as you can see. Well, I also noticed that I had to recess the area right here in order to allow for the firing pin to have a place to go, and I also beveled the bottom of it here so that the hammer will clear. I did get a chance to fire about 150 rounds of 22 long rifle through this bolt in my AR-15 using this buffer right here, and it works flawlessly. Now I'm working with Blackjack Buffers to try to get them to manufacture the little buffer here. I can't give you any kind of idea of what the buffer was going to cost. I can't imagine it'll be anything different than the other ones that they already have in production for the AR-15 and the AK-47. But if you guys would like to see one of these buffers manufactured, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that's had an issue with this bolt, so if you guys are interested in having a recoil buffer manufactured for the 22 conversion bolt, please either drop a line or call Blackjack Buffers and let them know, give them some interest. I'm trying to use this video to generate interest and to establish a need for this particular product. And if there is enough interest and enough need for it, and the demand is high enough, he'll go ahead and he'll produce them, I'm pretty sure. But let him know, let me know, and please let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Hey, check this out. You notice that that recoil buffer now is no longer red, that it's actually blue. Well, this is an update because Blackjack Buffers is now in full production of this little recoil buffer. This one here is actually fired a few hundred rounds through it in my conversion. I've ran it into stainless steel CMMG conversion with no problems, and also know for a fact that it'll hold up to full auto fire. So great little buffer to get. I also got a couple of other little buffers that are on the back burner that I'm looking at designing. One is which is going to be for the Taurus PT 145 45 auto, and the other one's going to be for the Keltec PF 9.9mm. So stay tuned because I will show those as I develop them. This one though is available for immediate purchase on Blackjack website. I'll go ahead and annotate the page to where you can go straight to it. Let me know, guys, what you think. I'm really pleased with this one. This is my first. This is the first one that I've decided to design and get to production. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching.